I guess if I unmuted the mic, you guys can hear me. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. We're back here again on Silver Run Forest with some more forestry action, Forestry Empire style. Appreciate you guys all being here. What's up, Caldwell, Hoonigan, Keith? I hope you're doing well, Keith. You feeling better? Let's see. We got V8 in the house. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Appreciate you guys being on. Got Steerman. What's up, Steerman? One of our members there. What's up, Steerman? How you doing, buddy? V8 said he found a $10 joystick. That's awesome. The Western Wilds is kicking your tail. I think that's what you meant to say. Trying to build this roleplay map. Awesome. Oh man, take your time. Oh, it's an older one. Oh, I got you. Well, sweet. I really appreciate you guys being on. We got some more stuff. Sorry, I've been missing in action. I've been a little under the weather and stuff again, and just getting ready for baby and everything. Life getting to me. Yeah, we're back here again. I've been cutting some trees down, getting some more land cleared out since the last time you guys were on, and maybe we'll jump in and do some yarding. We'll get the yarder all set up and get some logs moved by the yarder. And yeah, I think that's going to be what it's going to be tonight. So we'll jump in the game here. And man, we'll start getting some stuff fired up. I did throw in a couple extra pieces of equipment. Let's see all this. Oh yeah, nope, we have the high lift out here. You guys probably see the thumbnail. I was using the high lift to load some logs. So once we get more logs brought down into the yard, we'll use the high lift some more. But we got a lot of this area cleared out. Last time we were doing most of that. I got a little bit more done. And then up the way here, there's a couple of trees to take care of right here that I just fell out of the way. This one and this one. But I've been clearing a bunch of the trees all the way up this little area. And up here we have this whole other platform up here I've been working on. So I got, a bunch of logs to yard out of here. We have to get all these all hooked up with the yarder, which the yarder is just parked just over there. I was using it already. A big chunk of the logs that are actually on the truck down there were from up here. Actually, they were from like on the hill. I guess actually a lot of them were like from this front area. I got cleared out there, and all the rest of these logs were from up here. And I also got FDR stuff on here this time. I had to throw some FDR mods in there. You doing? How's everybody doing? Yeah, that helps. I'm not sure what you meant by oh, what? No baby yet? No, no baby yet. We might have to take her to the hospital in the next, at least sometime this week, and get her induced, get the baby coming. He's being stubborn just like mama. Just kidding. Love you, honey. But yeah, I got the harvester up here, and I do have some FDR stuff on here. So yeah, that's kind of weird because the controls are a bit different. But I do like the FDR stuff a lot. I try to switch up a lot of it so it's like pretty similar, but it's the buttons instead of like the little upper joystick, the little directional joystick on top, and just like the buttons over here on this side. But it's pretty similar to how I had it, and I just had to switch up like the boom arms and stuff to make it kind of the same. But I really do like this grab. I don't like how they move around, how they're like, if you guys use this stuff, you see how like the head's all flopping around. It's kind of annoying, but you can push and pull logs really good with this one. And this grapple actually opens up really wide, so you can get a pretty wide stack of logs on this one. You can get a good grab. So I do like the FDR stuff. Some of the stuff's a little wonky with like the way the grapple and stuff hooks up, but good old Maddie, what? Medill, made on Vancouver Island. What? Is that where you were made, Keith? I guess we should probably shut that down. But yeah, so I have this up here for loading logs when we get logs brought down. But kind of what my plan is here is we have a bunch of lumber up above us yet. So I was thinking about maybe going up here once we get like these last few trees down here kind of brought down and cleared out, some stumps removed. We're going to work our way up and around. And we're going to get up here up on top, I think, and we're going to set some other stuff up. In real life, they are buttons too. Yeah, just like how FDR has all his stuff set up, right? He said his stuff is pretty similar to real life. I kind of like the little directional. They don't. I guess in real life they don't have the joysticks on top, right? Because I think if they did, they'd have that. That's where that would be. Oh, maybe they do, right? They have like the roller feed. You open and close the roller feed and do all that. Tilt the head with those top ones, the top POV. There's a bunch of lumber up here. So what I was thinking is, what do you guys think, chat? So I was thinking about setting up maybe a yarder somewhere back in here. Like once we get some more land cleared out, maybe get a yarder back in here somewhere. I'll set up, and then we can yard the lumber with a different yarder. We can have multiple yarders set up, so we can have one yarder that goes all the way from there, and it could pretty much run if we wanted to. We could run it to like up here, and it could drop the logs off here. But I left that tree, so I left this tree, and I left that tree right over there, because I thought at least that one right there would be a good yarding point. We could yard the logs across to that one, and then drop the logs down, and then from there, get the logs in a good spot to yard from up here, about where that loader right there sitting. Put the yarder there, and it can yard down to the bottom of the hill for us, so we can yard stuff all the way down. What's up, Felden? How you doing, buddy? Oh, here a Mainlander. Gotcha. Yeah, for sure. FDR was talking about how the buttons were set up, and it's based on how it is in real life. So maybe the new ones do. Never seen one with the mini joysticks. Yeah, for sure. I think he's saying they do, or something similar. And like the left one will control like the roller, open, close, and the roller feed in and out. But yeah, I was thinking about maybe getting some logs back down here from up top, and then we'll get them all the way brought down to the bottom down here too. Yeah, we got the whole truck loaded up. It was raining. I'm glad it's the rain seemed to stop. That's pretty good. Right on time, actually. It only rained for a really short time, actually. Maybe a couple hours it might have rained. I hope you're doing good. If you guys haven't checked out Felden's latest episode there of his new series, make sure you guys go check that out. That's fun. I like your short too. That's a good short. I was pretty sure you're gonna make one of that. That's fun. Definitely, everybody go check that out. So I was making wood chips over here as well, which has been kind of fun using some of the older equipment to do that. And all I've been doing is taking them and making a pile right here. We'll just go ahead and do that. And really, the other Volvo, what's that one called? The Forwarder. That one is perfect for the wood chipping. You have a steering wheel also. You just got to figure out how to set everything up. Oh, for sure. Hey, CBW, how you doing, buddy? I sure hope you're doing well. Sorry I've been missing your streams. I meant to be on there. And then when I finally saw that you did go live, it was already over. But I sure appreciate you stopping by. I hope everything's going well on the farm. But yeah, these logs right here, I was going to cut down in half, I think. Maybe we'll just start with that. I've been wanting to get those cleared out. Oh, also, I was talking about different equipment that I got, which is just leased, by the way. I feel like I'm really loud. Am I loud, chat? Should I turn that down a little bit? It seems a little loud. Maybe it's better I reposition the mic there. But I got one of these down here. Do you guys know, does this thing tilt? Does this thing tilt up? There's just no tilt on this thing, right? Is this just the fixed position? It doesn't look like there's any, like, the way it would, like, flip up, on the other headers, like FDR stuff. Like, I could get one of his down here and play with that, because everything works on the FDR stuff. Just a few more extra buttons I got to set up. You said it has prime short material for sure. Wobbling down the hill like a drunk. Yeah, that was funny. That's some of my favorite stuff right there. I like how it's like the equipment's old, it's all worn down, and no gas, no fuel, all that's really cool. Sounds clear, nice. Oh, awesome, cool. Appreciate that, V8. Thanks for the info. Doing real good here. And no worries, buddy. I hope you're doing good. Oh, man, we're doing okay. We're just, I was under the weather a bit, and baby OT coming soon probably, so there's that. But no, everybody here is doing fine. Mama's getting the worst of it probably just because, you know, everything going on. Having to make a human and all. Well, that was a bit off there, but not too bad. Start that and start that. Just scoot this out a bit. It's funny, every time I go to set this wood chipper up, the conveyor's raised back up again. I always have to like re-lower it down. Which I think is that, yeah. I lower it down like this every time, then it goes back up by itself. I'm not sure if it just folds itself back up or something. You bought the cheap dangler? Is that what you call it? I just wanted to try it out because it does have that other claw that opens and closes, and you can like grab logs with. Which we'll do that next. We'll pick those trees up, and I'll use that to grab these. It won't cut. I wish it could like pick up another log that's already cut and then cut it in half or something. I would like that. Like buck it down for like wood chips. Like there's this tree here and this tree here. I got to get out of here. Then I just got it out of the way. It was in the way of the yarder rope, so I just cut him out of the way. Because I was trying to line it up way on the other side over there, which worked out pretty well. Like I had a pretty nice stat going with that thing. Oh, I see. Yeah, Keith, just a cheap dangle head processor. So yeah, so you can't lift it though. That's kind of weird how you can't do that. Yeah, so this guy, which has been kind of nice, has been working out super good for the wood chips. Which I love all this old equipment. It's actually like some of my favorite stuff on here. Even that old Komatsu harvester back there, I love it. Alright, so let's just go ahead and switch view here. It's been pretty fun with this little guy. Just like that. You said you have an idea. I have an idea for you. Hook one of your joysticks up to a manual transmission. What are you talking about? That's why they call it a dangle head, a true processor. I always thought they all lifted up like that, so that'd be more one that already has all the lumber there, right? And all the trees already fell. It's not like a tree harvester. It's just a processor, huh? I guess that makes sense, though. Just back this thing. So I want to get over here. I'm just actually going to cut these little sixes right in half, and we'll load them up. See if I'm close enough to that stack. It's kind of weird driving it with in reverse, and it's see, it's articulating too. I keep kind of going the wrong way. Excuses, excuses. We'll just let that engine warm up real quick. And they don't have to be perfect. We'll just go ahead and get them in half here. And I was trying some of the smaller bits too, and it doesn't like it. You know how they always flip up and they flop around and stuff when the small bits go in the wood chipper. I'm sure a lot of you guys know what I'm talking about. They like the heavier bits to go in the chipper. They buck up real nice in the chipper like that. So we just gotta do some logs with wood chips, and that's only because I want to. I've always done wood chips with the Forestry Empire stuff, so we'll do some more wood chipping. Come on, give me that one. There it is. Couldn't tell if I was on that last one. We'll get some of those out of the way. And really, a lot of these branches off of this tree are in the way, huh? Clear up just a bit of these here so we can see what we're doing. But the processor, our dangle head there, will clean all those branches off for us. Alright, we got one under there it's trying to cut. Let's see if I can get that one. That would be a processor harvester. Okay, I gotcha. Thanks, Keith. That makes sense, though. Alright, let's see if I'm close enough to get some of these loaded up. Can I reach out and grab this one? Nope, not quite. We'll scoot up when we get these first ones cleared out of there. I don't think I cut this other one in half right there. Did that one get cut? Oh, it sure did. So can I get both of those out? I love the sounds this thing makes. Oh, it sounds so good. Missed it, though. It's like the old claw machine game, right? Come on. Give me. It doesn't want to. There, probably from there I'll get it. The first time I used the joysticks in a couple days, too. Feel a little rusty. I didn't play any farm sim yesterday at all. Hey, Biggie Buds, how you doing, my friend? Welcome, welcome. Appreciate you stopping through. Hopefully you're doing good. Can I just push some of those out of there? Or can I grab all that? I need to get a little bit closer to the stack here. Alright, let's just do that. As long as I go the right way, huh? Come on, articulating. I'm like up on that tree, I gotta get out of the way. I'm closer though. Definitely closer. It's definitely this size log. It's definitely a one log grab here. Come on, why won't those separate? Don't be so annoying. At least grab. Can I not grab any of these out of there? Alright, at least move it out of the pile. And it goes right back in place. Really? Usually this thing works pretty good for me here. Let's back up a bit more here. Come on. Darn dangle head. This thing has no, like, no pushing power. Jeez, come on. Why can't I grab any of these damn logs? I had the right idea by trying to grab it off this end over here, though. Give me. There, now it's going to let me pick that up. At least, can I just at least pull it out of the pile? Sheesh, that was giving me a hard time there. I can just pick it right up, right? Maybe. I don't know why it's giving me such a hard time. Hey, Eric, how you doing? Yeah, I appreciate you guys all being here tonight. Eric's probably getting some breakfast going. What's for breakfast, Eric? We had breakfast for lunch today. It was pretty good. I had bacon, leftover ham from Thanksgiving, all kind of fried up with the bacon grease, and eggs and stuff like that. Nothing too crazy, but the leftover ham with the bacon was pretty good. I'm just still too far away from those, I think. I'm just going to get these ones picked up right here. I should be able to pick up both of these. The smaller ones, it usually lets me pick up both. Oh, they're going to drop. At least it landed in here, right? I don't like how when you go too far down, it goes really fast and it like folds up on you. Sounds good, yeah. It was pretty good. Just a little quick, oh, I'm hungry, so let's make some breakfast. Oh, see how it folds up like that? I wish I could just... Almost like the movements change when it gets real close. You guys probably seen that too. That's weird too, when you go out so far, it starts to lift back up. Alright, I'm too close to these now. Why? Is it just because they're on the hill like this? I don't think so, because that'd be weird. Grab it. I just gotta get more alongside like that, right? This side. So these will make some nice wood chips. Come on. So I'll get these little ones out of here. Not sure I like this machine on the hill. On flat ground, it works pretty good. But we're like the same. Sitting the same way. It should be the same, right? They're just being real stubborn today, I guess. Really? Come on, log. Like that, huh? Jeez. Leave it to OT to make the job harder than it needs to be, though. Oh, come on. I guess cutting these down this small wasn't the best idea. It doesn't sit on the truck that well. Maybe just put it right here. Gotta drop it, not let the claw get in the way, I guess. Still sitting up on there. I'm not doing too good with this machine today. Drop. That's fine. We'll stay there. We're not only going to the wood chipper. I would have been better off carrying all this stuff there. Oh, nothing till dinner tonight? Aw, dang. Gotcha. Why are we moving? Why are we twitching like that? Probably because we're sitting on the tree weird. I didn't even have that at all in my grip. Hopefully at least putting it in the chipper will be a little bit better than this. You still didn't get it all the way on there. I just gotta work on the old depth perception with this machine. I do like the old equipment though. I just gotta use it more, right? That's all. Just need more practice with it. Let's see which way? That way? Yeah, too far away. Yeah. Yeah, for these, I'm way too far away. That's why you sold it and got something a little bit better. Yeah, for like little starting equipment, though, I think it's awesome. Like, Felden, hopefully you come across to Oh no, you did find one of these machines. You just got to get it going, right? This and a chainsaw do just fine. Maybe have us a little further back. It'll land a little bit better, maybe. That way it doesn't fall off back here. Yeah, that way we can stack these couple more on there a little bit better. Oh no, we got hit by the love bot. Thanks, guys, for getting rid of that. You guys all took care of that one. Thank you, guys. Sometimes if I spin the little grapple around, it'll like find its way in there a little bit better. Oh. Still don't have it all the way. I'm still just too far away from this. Oh, that's right. Can't see what I'm doing or where I'm going. Am I too close now? Maybe you'll be fine like this. Almost too close. So close I can almost just put it right in the chipper from here. Oh yeah, you're using one of these. You said you're still not a big fan of the crane gripping mechanics, but you're still liking it for the most part. Oh yeah, for especially for what you're doing. How you got it set up, it's hard to beat. It's perfect for what you got going on. Yeah, I felt it. I'm looking forward to some more of that. That's so funny. You said 178 grand for that little trailer. Like, what, 178 grand? That thing's expensive. You totally meant dollars. Come on, logs. At least stay on there for me. Oh man, we can't really fit too many more on here. Let's see, what was the straps? Yeah. I always forget what button I chose on the key on the joystick for the straps. It's kind of nice having it right there, just to hit the button. And you get some of my buttons labeled on what they are, like the lights. Oh, don't fall off. Oh. Whoa. I hate that. How it does that. We strap and restrap that. See if I can at least... Yeah, we got quite a bit on here. I don't have to really go overkill, because we're just going right over here. I would get more on there, but like the crane doesn't like to reach out too far from there. Oh yeah, I was trying to change the gears. It wasn't that bad. It was kind of fun to watch. You recorded the whole thing once and fluffed the intro. I like how you got like the stuff blocked off too with like the road barriers and stuff. It's pretty sweet. Trust me, OT, that machine sucks in real life too. uh, it's fun to try it though. Oh, I just turned it off. Don't do that. Want to unstrap these. Our chipper's still going. Some of the, like when you get so close, the directions change, and that's kind of funky. I tell you what, it felt in like doing this and loading like doing wood chipping or something like that. It's pretty fun. Forget what the depth is sometimes still. Just because the machine's a lot smaller of a grab to you than all that bigger stuff. Hopefully I can at least grab some of these logs off of here. At least sort of decent. Last time I was just using like the next log to push the next one in. Oh, that one's gonna fall though, maybe. Still kind of pushed it. Darn dangle head. Oh yeah. And then the head only spins so far too because that hydraulic cable. Thought it was trying to give me a bit more there. Oh, it did. I got a little bonus one there. Oh, you know what though? Before I go and nope, controller turned off. Before I go and drop those down in there, I am going to jump in the truck. So I'm sure this truck is very full. We're probably just losing wood. He's actually working now. No, you spoke too soon, Hoonigan. Now I'm driving. I'm driving now, Hoonigan. Just for you, buddy. Driving some wood chips. I've done a bit of work on this map, though. It's not all driving. We do have a load of logs to go take down to the mill. I was thinking about maybe selling those. I was wondering. So, I know you can sell them at the old sawmill, right? But can you only sell them before you own the sawmill? Can you still sell them there once you own it? Do I have to take the logs to the new sawmill? What do you guys think, Chad, huh? Felton watching yours, I saw how you went around the other side and went up to the top to hit the button to go sell. I was wondering if I could do that same move that you did, but even though I own the sawmill. That's what I was wondering. It's probably enough just to load this thing up right now, too. I hate that, how it dumps through. Terrible. Looks better when you're on this side. Oh, we're only at 92%. I guess we'll go ahead and still run this 92% over 5,000 liters still. We believe you, thousands won't. That's funny. You mean you guys don't believe me, thousands will? Sure, I can't believe it myself sometimes. Yeah, get a nice little pile of chips here. Then we'll get some other kind of loader. And we'll load those up in a bigger vehicle eventually and haul all of that out of here. I just kind of like doing it this way, a little extra step, you know, it's kind of fun. Get to use this stuff. And then I was thinking about maybe up top, I was going to take this tractor up top, and maybe when we cut, we could also use our little grapple here to winch some logs over to our landing up top. I think that'd be kind of fun. All right, so that bottom one fell out. Let's go ahead and get these in there. Oh, I got you. That's what I was wondering, Felden. So I probably have to go over to the new sawmill, right? Which is just across the pond over there. Which you're probably right. He said it works like every other production. You know, you guys know how that is. Well, try to at least get it over there on the conveyor. Man, do these lights work on this thing? Barely. Kind of gloomy today, chat. Gloomy. But up here in the northwest, very often it's wet. That's how we get so much of that beautiful trees, beautiful green. Because it, whoa, see that's the move I don't like. As soon as you're up here, you're like up here, and it folds up, it goes so damn fast. It's like that. I'm not even doing nothing. It's doing that all by itself. That's what I don't like about this machine. Sometimes it just wigs out. It's wigging out, chat. Let's hurry up and get these logs off of here. We can always come back and do some more chipping later. Come on, work with me. Gotta jump into a better machine. Not saying I'm gonna do any better, it's just the machine would be a lot better. Yeah, it's just weird how it like folds itself up like that every once in a while. Like, what the hell are you doing? Yeah, the chipper likes these big old fat ones here like this. Oh, speaking of big fat ones, next maybe the next stream or so we'll have to get up in the redwoods and get some really big trees going, huh? What do you think, chat? Well, look at that one. That's what the small bits do when you get them in here. Let's see. There we go. Get that big sucker in there. Far from wet. Oh, right now? That's oh, actually, you know what? You know what's probably doing outside right now? Not sure if you guys been getting any of this up there, Keith, but it was snowing today. It's supposed to be snowing right now, actually. It's probably snowing outside as we speak. Like in Portland and stuff, it's not snowing, but up here in Sandy, it's been snowing. It was like I was trying to go to Freddy's earlier, Fred Meyer's, and it was so it was just like we were driving pretty slow down the back roads because you barely see past the windshield for a minute. It was kind of cool. Wish that conveyor was a bit longer on the front of that. This one I used to use in 19 was a flat, like a flat bottom one. You could lay it down. You could pretty much just walk right on it. It was pretty low to the ground. And that one was a nice chipper. Most of the bed was all conveyors. So you could throw logs on there or just take them all right in. Real easy. It loaded up like, oh, what are those called? What are those trailers called where you, it lifts them up on the back of the trailer, you know? I don't know why I can't think of what it's called. We'll just leave this here for now. Probably a whole other load of chips in there. Yep, that's looking full. We'll shut this down for now, too. We'll come back to chipping later. No money in redwoods? Oh, I wasn't talking about the redwoods for money. Talk about cutting one big sucker down. What's the best money? Is this like the type of lumber we're doing? Oh, thanks, Keith. That's exactly what I was talking about, the hook lift. Yeah, so the other chipper I was talking about lays real flat on the ground, really wide and long, and it hooks up on the hook lift trailer. Yeah, thanks a lot, Keith. I do still want these other little bits out of the way here. You know, I could actually just use this machine to do that, too. So we'll fire this thing up. And let's see. What's that? Open that and spin that. Okay. I just want to get these other logs out of the way. And this won't cut these, but it could definitely will definitely pick these up and move them for me. I'm just gonna get these a bit closer. We'll cut these down and we'll chip these. Oh, too far that way. Rusty after not playing for a couple days, I feel. I was feeling pretty good about all the stuff I was doing over here. It was pretty fun. Probably on here for longer than I should have been again. It's 20 out there. Yeah, so just too cold for snow. Yeah, I think right now it's probably like 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh yeah, they're up on the hill still. I guess this is actually one of the trees I want to actually get out of here is right here. To see if I can just grab this sucker up. I don't think I grabbed it right though. It's hard to see what that thing's doing up there. There it goes. I think I cut it all wrong too. I picked up that little one too. It's fine. Just for now, I'm just gonna put this thing over here. If you pick it up on the other side, it actually usually loads the whole tree back up. Deeper than that one is. Oh, there I can just drop it like that. Okay. And these are shorter lengths too. I just bucked down a bunch of pieces for wood chips. I had this set up for smaller, so I was gonna be able to do some more chipping. Yeah, we're more so just like testing this machine out, even if it's good at all. Maybe we'll keep it. It's kind of fun having the other equipment. We're just leasing it, so if it can make us a little bit of money over here, maybe I could do a whole hillside where I just like fall the trees and then I could come back and get them. See, I think if I picked it up like in the middle. Lodgepole and Ponderosa. Is that what they're called? The new flavors. I'll have to check out the different species. I don't really know a lot about the different species and stuff. This view is kind of funky sometimes going up the hill. I just want to get over here. There's rocks kind of in my way. I just want to get up over here on the side. Maybe just my normal view here is probably better for this. I think if I grab it like this, it'll like load it for me. If I grab it like that, right? Yeah, see how it's loading it down to the end? It's kind of cool how it does that. See, hopefully I didn't knock anything out of the way down there. Oh, now we're going the wrong way too. I just really just wanted to see which way we're going here. This way. I just want to get these like kind of loaded over here with these other ones. Oh, excuse me. And I should have put these right next to the chipper, but I'll have to come back and maybe I'll pull the chipper over here and do this pile next or something. We'll have a bunch up on top that I probably want to do too. They'll get chipped. We'll have to haul all that down. I guess these last couple pieces I'll just get out of here real quick. It's hard to make the turn on the hill, that's for sure. Is tracked stuff like that in real life when you get up on a slope? Or is it just different with this physics like this? A pretty big header on this thing compared to that. As compared to that Volvo grab thing, you know? I'm just going to actually take all this in one grab. If it will let me. Let's see. Oh, I just wasn't close enough. Let's see if I can drop that closer to that. Gotta be a little bit more gingerly with it. There we go. Now we'll just come back and work on these little bits later, but at least this stuff's cleaned up a bit more. Alright, this piece of machine I'll just park back over here. I do want to work on getting some of this area cleared out too, because we are going to start planting. I want to get some want to get our first trees planted in this stream tonight, chat. We're gonna work on getting some trees planted with that. Shut that down. Shut this down. We're gonna work on getting trees planted with our little tree planting excavator header deal that we're gonna pick up. What's up, Legacy? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, Lodgepole has the best paycheck from what you've seen. Gotcha. Chips, you mean tree clippings? Tree crumbs. Yeah. I like it. Oh, tree crumbs. Around here, you weld on grousers. Is that how you say that? Onto the tracks. Road pads are very useless on the hills and bush. Yeah, I gotcha. Road pads. So road pads is like what you have here. All these tracks. Is that what that is? A road pad is like that for gravel roads and stuff, right? So yeah, I think we're gonna go. You know, we should probably just take this load in here. And see, we can't go to our sawmill because we own the old sawmill already. So just across the way from where we are here is this sawmill here. So we have to go over here. Which is not very far, so not too much driving. Sorry, Hoonigan. These lights on this suck, Keith. We need some real lights. Keith, blink your lights on everything, please. Alright, see if we can at least manage to make this down to the sawmill. Get some lumber sold. I would take this just to ours, but we have so much lumber over there. It's full, and there's a pile of lumber on top of the water there, so we'll just go ahead and just keep on getting trees removed, and we'll start making us some money. And we got to pay for some leasing costs. We have real high leasing costs, so we got to at least do maybe another load or two today to be able to at least pay for leasing. At least the initial costs are really high, you know. So I haven't been over to this new sawmill yet, just the old one. Yeah, low impact, I got you. Go to Walmart and buy yourself some LEDs, man, for sure. Keith Bleeker edition. Throw them on the truck. Oh, I didn't even go into the sawmill. Turn this around without tipping over, huh? I was supposed to turn in back there. If I had some lights from Walmart, at least I'd be able to see my turn. Oh, Colby, keep an eye out for your mail. Well, next probably next week or so. This is not even where I turn in, right? This is where I'm. Oh, maybe it is where I turn in. It's kind of weird how it cuts across like that. It's definitely not the main entrance, that's for sure. It's just the way the train goes, I guess. This looks like probably the spot where our wood gets sold, though. I imagine right here at the trigger. Anybody want to guess OT's load? I'll leave this here just for a minute. It's the first lumber that we've sold so far in Silver Red. I'm going to go ahead and just leave this here for a second. Anybody want to guess? Your guys' guesses are probably a lot better than my guesses because I don't know. I've never sold wood on this map. I didn't even look at lumber prices or nothing. So yeah, you got some log storage, some racks for log storage. If you want them, just finish them up over the weekend. Oh, nice. That's great. Yeah, if you want to DM me on Discord, send those my way. Yeah, Colwell, yeah. I still have to make you a little custom box and ship it your way, but I got it. I got it for you today. 32,000. Felton says 54,321 dollars, pounds, or euros. Yeah, anybody just chiming in, we're trying to guess OT's load. It's all about the wood load. The closest without going over wins nothing. It's just something fun that we do. Having a good time. He says 41 so far. I'm liking Felden's. We got plenty of money up there. Forestry Empire always crushes, so I'm not too worried. Ninja, gotta buy 1,000, 42,000. If it's your first load, why do you have over 800k? It's because Forestry Empire is not the first load that we've done in Forestry Empire. We've done lots of loads. Yeah, we've done a bunch. Legacy says $1. The price is right with $1. Yeah, we've done. This is so like Forestry Empire went from Holmorkra. We switched on over to here. It wasn't a start from scratch. It was Forestry Empire. We're already a very successful lumber business, and we have almost $1 million in the bank. We started off with 2 because that's what we had over there. Forestry Empire was never a start from scratch. I have plenty of those. You guys have seen Oregon Pioneering and stuff, which I would like to do a new Pioneering, especially watching Felden start. I would like to get something going there. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and hit this button. Right, I am in the right spot, right? This is the right spot right here. Do I hit this, or do I hit? I'm sure I hit that, right? There's the train going by. Look at that thing. Can you load logs on that? Is there be nice if there's like a gantry or something on here. 42,835. Man, Ninja, you almost hit it right on the head. Keith, you're the closest without going over with 41,000. Oh no, you didn't go over, Ninja. You hit it right because you're on 42. So you were the best, Ninja. You're the winner. I think you win all the time, don't you, Ninja? So there we go. It was just over 42 grand. That was the closest without going over. Was Ninja? He's the winner of nothing. Guess an OT's load. How do we actually go out of here? Probably the road over here, huh? I guess. Like a normal person. I feel like the straps are just... They're like strapping and restrapping. That's kind of weird. 50 cents. Around here, a couple $100 after fuel and the stumpage fees. Yeah, I hear that. Yeah, fuel is crazy price right now. It's going down. It's going down over here. Just a bit. It's still pretty outrageous, but I think right now we're at $4. It was like over 5. That beginner's luck. Ninja, you freaking show off. He loves watching OT's load, though. He's been guessing OT's load for a long time. Too bad you don't have points, because that was a 5,000 point question. Heck yeah. I know I gotta do a little something where it's better about that. You get more points if you guess it right. I'll get the chat going a little more with the bots and stuff like that. It's pretty fun having the little heists and all that stuff going on. All right, so we do have some logs. I'm gonna set the yarder up. We're gonna yard down a bunch of logs. Then we'll load up. We'll load up another load. You guys can guess OT's load again. All right, so we gotta jump in the tractor. So all the stuff that we have now, we have this deal, which is pretty sweet having this. We got this up on the hill, some FDR stuff. I have all of FDR's mods, all the newer updated stuff. We got these pieces of equipment, the older stuff, the chipper, the old vehicles. Of course, this beast, and we have the bigger of the grapple of the yarder machines here. Here, trucks are paying about $7.50, if not more, for diesel. Crazy, so high. I think diesel here is like $6.60 right now. 6.5 average, probably. We got the truck, we got the processor, we got the skidder, we got a couple of these deals. And we got the high lift, too. The high lift is a beast. I do like using that. I don't like the articulation that much, but it is what it is. Yeah, we're going to jump in the tractor here. We'll get our yarder set up. I haven't played around with this too much. Actually, I think I want it right where this machine is. I've got to move this out of the way real quick. I might switch these up. I might get something different. I'm just leasing this, but it's a nice little machine. And the tilt too is with like how a bucket tilts, same way to move that. It's a little bit different than the other machines, different buttons and stuff, but I do have FDR stuff set up on here as well. Gas is just under 3. Oh, that's pretty good. Under 3. I haven't seen that in a long time, years, I feel like. That's great. Lots of talk about loads. Don't know if I should feel uncomfortable or moist. How about both? Uncomfortably moist. Oh, you guys, your moistness. I think we want it like back here. Actually, I want to back this sucker up, don't I? And I should have hooked to like some stumps, maybe that tree back there. Let's go ahead and get this unfolded. I don't think I need the tractor hooked up, but we'll just go ahead and leave it. There's some headlights right here. Look at that. There's some lights for you, chat. Look at that. Bling, bling. Whew. Daytime. Daytime bright. Alright, so we'll go ahead and leave that like that, but I think I just grab... Let's see, let me turn this on. Yeah, so I just grabbed this rope and I gotta bring it way over here. You guys ever play Skyrim? I was playing Skyrim last night. It's like the remastered version on PS4. I used to play Skyrim all the time. I never got too far into it like some people did, but Skyrim's an awesome game. So this tree, I had it hooked way up to this tree over here. Oh yeah, still wants to work for me. That's great. So we'll go ahead and hook that up. Yeah, just so I don't have to run all the way over there. Yeah, so we're all set up. Cables are almost in the way there. So that's all good to go. And I don't want... See, it's on follow mode. Now, I guess follow mode's okay. Just gotta try and drag some of these down. What was it? Oh, yeah, it was that and that. Yeah. That. Yeah, I was just dragging. Because I can only do 4, right? That's all most I could do. Yeah. And then I didn't have follow mode on. So it was like that, and then... Yeah, we're just dragging. Oh, yeah, you can also lift it. Yep, so we were lifting them up. I was just dragging them all down. Screw up that tree. That tree looks like it's right in the way there. I had it in a little bit different of a spot. Is that gonna get snagged up on that big deadwood? I'll cut that sucker right out. Yeah, it's so close. We'll just go ahead and cut this sucker out of here. I do want to find a good spot where I can just go up there and we'll just like cut all the trees down on the hill just by hand. We'll start at the bottom and work our way all the way up. The high is not that big, just a massive boom arm and grapple on it. Oh, I got you. No, it's not that big. You have the original Skyrim glitches and all. That's funny. Oh yeah, I know what you meant, Eric. The high lift, yeah, for sure. Skyrim's a solid game. You've played single play Elder Scroll games since the very first one. I got you. I never did play the other Elder Scrolls games, but Skyrim's an awesome game. And I have like it's not the newest one. I saw a gold edition you can download now. It's like $20 or something. But the game I have is like the remastered one with all a bunch of bonus, different collectibles and different weapons and all kinds of different stuff. I'm still finding stuff on there. I'm like, oh, I don't remember this because I had a pretty far leveled up character on when I used to play on Xbox. Oh yeah, forgot what I was doing. You just gotta get close enough to be by this line. You can control this thing. Forgot I was just getting that tree out of our way. So yeah, we can just keep on getting these down here. We'll start lowering them down, right? Oh, I see it's a different button for that. Oh no, I was going the right way. Gotta remember how to push buttons for this thing. Yeah, because up is down and down is up. So I'm lowering them. I'm just trying to get them like in a stack right here. So last time I had them in a pretty nice stack. We'll just go ahead and lower these down. And then just like that, we'll go ahead and detach, right? Oh, not that button, but that button. There we go. We go back up on the hill. I guess so. What I do after that, I go back to follow, so it retracts itself. How you beat the game twice? Yeah, 5, I believe. Oh, Oblivion was the 4th. Yeah, Skyrim is. I know it is. I know it's one of the Elder Scrolls games. I just never played all the original Elder Scrolls. I only played the Skyrim one. Because I have all my other friends, they all played all of the other games, but so they knew a bunch of stuff about what I was already doing. You know, I didn't really know anything about it. Yeah, that's man, just like even on the map, looking on the map and stuff on Skyrim is just crazy. Such a crazy map and stuff. So big. Let's hook all these up. There we go, and then we'll lift. We'll start dragging these suckers down. I guess if it's like on if it's on follow mode this way is fine, right? Because I don't have to bring it down here. It'll just follow me down. There we go. This all gangly deadwood in the way we have to deal with. I guess follow mode is kind of nice, right? And then get about here, you can disable it. But it's pretty cool that you can hook up 4 at a time. You could probably do massive. You could do full trees with this, I bet, right? Drop it down so it stops swinging. But kind of what I was doing, I was getting them to about here, and I was using the grapple and bringing them forward more. Oh, drop it lower. It's on the same joystick there. It's on the same, the right little joystick. Let's pull those a bit more forward. I was working out last night where I was able to get the stack pretty dang good. And then we'll just detach those. And then we'll throw it on the follow mode again. And I am going to make myself go a bit faster here. Oh, they had those two for free a couple years ago? Gotcha. Here it comes again. Wait until it's right overhead here. Oops. Keep pushing the wrong button. It's pushing the wrong bumper. I'm using a PS4 controller while I do this part. Alright. Let's go follow mode. Just run down here quick. He'll meet us down here. Man, I watched some old school yarding stuff. You guys want to see some dangerous old school forestry stuff? Man, some of the old yarding systems they had set up. Oh, dude, they had some old scary like tower yarders. Which some of the yarders on this are pretty cool. I can't wait until we have a bit bigger stuff like grapple yarders, tower yarders, but there's a lot of room for people to make some pretty fun stuff with all the new gear here. That's probably fine. We'll just dump it there. Yeah, not too bad. You finished the base game of Skyrim 5 times on console? Heck yeah. That's awesome. Oh, I didn't bring it back. Here it comes. Just these smaller pieces. I guess that's big enough to hook up. But we're just going to keep on with these larger chunks here. Forestry in general was a giant sketch fest back then. Oh, yeah. But wait, man, like this channel's been doing forestry since it's been a thing, really. As soon as they told me I could cut some trees down, what did it start on? 17, I believe. Is that when that started? I can't remember now. It was a long time ago. But pretty much as soon as they told me I cut trees down, I was cutting trees down. Alright, so we want the follow mode on. Yeah. Here we go. I'm going to move the truck here in just a bit as well. Not trying to have those knock the other stuff. Maybe if I go back just a little bit here and then down. I want to drag them onto that stack. I'm just trying to make a stack. Oh, is that too far? Oh, maybe if I just slide them back here a little bit. Now I gotta repick them up again. Nice try, nice try. Alright, lower. I just gotta drag them where it's like, they're just like halfway. I feel like that thing can easily drag them past. Especially if you got like a little tension on the line, and then it like releases the tension. It all just lifts up and goes flying. Come on, a little bit more. There you go. Let's just go ahead and drop those like that. We had like our stack last night was a bit better. We'll go to follow mode. Let's just get a few more here. We'll start loading up this truck. We're getting through this side pretty quick. And then I think we should be able to get to this side as well. But yeah, it'd be nice to be able to at least drag logs. Maybe for like the harvester, if I start using that winch to at least drag chunks over to that. And all I really want to do is get these last few trees out of here. This one I might just cut up and chip later on. I want to go up like this way. It's kind of steep right here, but I want to go up this way and start working this top. A lot of good lumber back in here, but if we could yard a lot of this lumber out through here and have it dump onto here and then yard from here down to there, or maybe we're going to be able to have a good line of sight where we could yard from way the heck back in there. Maybe we could yard all the way down. Just heli log it? Heck yeah, now you're talking. Hook up a helicopter. Is that mod out yet? The log helicopter? That'd be sweet. Like I said, we're just going to focus on these larger ones. And we'll come back for the smaller stuff. Oh. Too heavy? Is that really too much for it? Alright, I guess we're going to have one smaller one. So there is a max on that, I guess. I did not know that. Hey, what is up, Nuke? One of our members. What is up, buddy? Float him down a slough. Now you're talking. Right? Just like the old school water slide. Heck yeah, man. Out here in Oregon, actually, a lot of stuff was done in Washington, Northwest. You know, by you guys too, Keith. A lot of stuff. We have so much water. A lot of the lumber was transported by water. There was like sloughs and slides and all kinds of stuff like that, all set up everywhere. Yeah, right down the middle of downtown. So many logs got just towed right down through downtown. Yeah, even when I was a kid, I remember like big like runs of logs and all the boats out there working the logs all the way in like that. They don't do as much over there anymore. There's a couple other spots they bring them up and stuff, but I remember one year when we had there was a lot of water, a lot of floods and stuff going on here. One of those big log train or whatever they call it. I forget what they're called, but it broke loose and was like jamming up against the bridge, like damaging one of our big bridges and stuff. Back in the 50s and 60s, they boomed them in the lakes here. We do a lot here cheaper than playing with stuff like that. Oh yeah, for sure. Just send it down the water. Oh yeah, we want to detach those. Yeah, I'm gonna get this truck moved over. Yeah, we'll start loading some of these up a bit. Just a little bit. I guess we could try and use that high lift too. Maybe scoop the logs a bit nicer there. Or I could get one of those FDR mods down here. We could try that. If I do have the high lift, I'll probably want to see if I can't high lift some logs right on here real quick. It's not the neatest. When you do the high lift, it's not... Unless your stacks are like super duper neat already. It's not the neatest machine. I guess all that depends on the operator, right? Heli logging. Oh, I see. Faster than the little high lead. Oh, I got you. I think you're talking about water. Send him down the slough. The old water slide. Oh, let me get on this stack a little better here. I can grab with this thing. I was almost thinking about having this down at the mill for unloading trucks. Jumping in the pond. That was not very even on that stack. But I sure was using this deal. You do get a big old grab with it. See, this view's not too bad. Whoa. Sensitive, though. That looks pretty well lined up. That wasn't the worst, but not that pretty either. And it articulates, which is not my favorite cup of tea either. But if you do look down, like close enough, you can see the front of the loader, which is kind of nice. You can see the front tires. I do like that in this view, that's pretty cool. So you can like get up on the stack pretty neat. Make sure it's opened all the way up and squared up proper. See how many we can pick up here. If your load's real nice and neat, it could do pretty good. I just wish it was this big, but had like the boom arm that went around, you know. Gotta get a bit closer still. Like I was able to crane around, but like this big of a grab, then we'd be talking. You guys remember the Franken loader from 19? Something like that would be sweet. This is an ugly stack of logs here. That's why I didn't use this as much, just because, like, it's not as pretty. Oh. See if I can fix that up with the actual machine here. So the high lift is okay. When we start getting little neater stacks of logs, it'll probably be better. Yeah, if I planned it right, I could yard the logs right into the trailer. I had thought about that. Instead of like putting them in the pile, I could just have the trailer sitting down here. I bet it wouldn't look any worse than that there, Keith. I bet it wouldn't. Fire this thing up. See if I can't fix these up just a little bit. Because that was pretty awful. I shouldn't even have dumped those other ones on there yet. Like, I might even have to get out with super strength maybe to fix those up a little bit. Because it's just awful. Can't even see what I'm doing. Of course, I'm probably too close. That's why a lot of times with this type of lumber here, I do like to just load it up one stick at a time. Really, all this needs to get cleared out here, huh? Is that one underneath? Looks like you deforested a wetland area. Oh man, it wasn't a wetland when I started. It wasn't a wetland until Legacy showed up. This is just our nice little view. It's actually going to be reforested there, Nuke. We're gonna plant some more trees on it. See if I could just. I just want to push this one tree. I wish it would let me. Like maybe I'll get out and super strength that one tree out of there. I just don't like using super strength that much on this, just because we have the muscle most of the time. Just because the machines are pretty strong, you know. I see so many people doing all their log loading by hand or auto trailers and stuff. I guess I get why it's not the easiest to do. I guess that one log down the bottom there's really not causing that much problems down there, you know. And like Keith said, if we set it up just right, we could possibly yard logs right into the trailer. But loading with this machine is like, it's one of my more favorite things to do, I guess. Nice, OT. I'm really enjoying the Platinum expansion. And me too, buddy. Me too. Is that all the logs down here? I guess on this side. I think I'm just going to keep on yarding some more down first for a bit. I think really quick, I'm going to do a quick little intermission really fast. We're going to check on Mama OT, making sure she's doing okay. She's been having a rough time, so I'm going to go check on her really quick. Everybody, I'm going to be right back, so do not go anywhere. Yes, it is. Move that log. All right. As soon as I come back, I'll move that log. It's bugging you. Because it kind of is screwing up a little bit, but it's not that bad. I could just like cut out that one chunk or something. But I'll be right back, everybody. So stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. Alright, what's up, everybody? I'm back. Sorry about that. Had to make sure Mama OT was okay. Had to get a bit of a refill for myself. Here's everybody. Alright. Back to the game here. Some simple syrup? What? He said he wants that complicated syrup. Well, you know me, I can complicate things right up for you. Maybe from this view. Just to make Colby happier. Gotta make Colby happy, it's important. If I could reach out, grab this thing. Thought I had it. Not quite. Get in there. Yeah, I should just be able to, like, push it, but sometimes it gets, like, caught up on the front. Oh, no, it's going. A little bit. These darn dangle heads there, Keith. It's so annoying sometimes. They can't push nothing. So you kind of just pull this whole thing out of here. And just throw it on the back like so. There. Is that better, Cobble? I sure hope you like that better. Maybe if I strap and restrap everything here, maybe I'll settle down a bit better. Oh, don't do that. I don't like that it comes through like that. It's kind of weird. Weird physics. It shouldn't go past the trailer, you know? Okay, now fix the log. Heck yeah. I could have brought this one down. This thing has a lot more stable of a head on it. Sort of, like, flops around because the mod's kind of funky. Much better. I'm glad you approve. Alright, so I guess that's fine. We'll open that back up. So I guess let's go ahead and just bring this thing back up to us. We'll get these last couple logs loaded. Get this thing fired up here. All these cables, though. Am I going to be okay to get through here? Cables are all in the way. Can we hit that? Oh, it just, like, cut my head off, I think. Drove right through it. You would definitely have to watch out for that. Alright, I'll disable that. I just want to get these a little bit closer here. I see these buttons in this machine are different than the other one. But with this how stiff these grapples are, they are really nice to be able to move stuff around and do stuff. As long as I remember which way the buttons are supposed to go. That's pretty much just, I just want to get these a little bit closer here. Should be fine, but oh, I always forget how big this grapple is too. Sometimes I don't lift off far enough, but the way you can, like, push the logs around and do stuff with these headers. See if I close it up, but you can push the stuff around way better, or even like squaring up piles. You can square them up a lot better with these just because of the stiffer head on it. Like, even on the truck and stuff like that, once you get used to where everything is, you know, you can adjust stuff pretty good with these just because they're not, like, dangly. FDR stuff's pretty strong usually as well. So we'll just put that there for now. Might want to square up the other stack a little bit better. Hoping for some modeled yarders. That the ones on the smaller scale, yeah, I'm talking about like some tower yarders. That's what we want, right? More like what I was using on 19 or on 22, but before the expansion. All right, so we're all hooked up here. Yeah, we'll just hook up, hook up, hook up, and this one. Hopefully it doesn't drag the other ones down the hill with it. Ah, perfect. Okay. It's funny because what Keith is talking about is having them yarded right into the truck. I totally could set something like that up. We'll disable that. Just get this thing lower down here. Oh, I'm going the wrong way, though. This would be a dangerous job. I think like logging, like yarding and stuff like that is one of the most dangerous jobs. That's right. We'll just still drop them like this here. Let's get some more. I just want to at least get this truck loaded up, and then we can work on getting that other attachment. Maybe plant some trees and stuff. I still haven't used any of that tree planting gear or anything, so that'd be kind of cool. You can move 12 giant logs at one time. Dang, that's cool, Eric. That's a big one. You love FDR? Heck yeah. You should grab the bundle, turn, tilt logs are vertically slightly released, then square them up. Oh yeah, no, I know what you mean. What you're talking about is like this tonight. Let me disable that real quick. I'm still trying to. Oh, was I? Okay, there we go. I thought I did. So yeah, we were talking about Keith is. Which the move is. I'm still trying to learn the move. I know what you're talking about though. I'm so glad those cables don't get bound up. Because I'd be wrecking stuff. I'd be costing us so much money over here. Let me change my view here too. That's kind of what I was actually doing with some of this stuff, was squaring it up like that. You know, I'm actually going to do it to this stack right here. You're talking about, like, I remember which buttons do which. Which I like that you can do that, Keith, with this FDR stuff. So some might fall out, some of the smaller bits might fall out. Yeah, what he's talking about is like... Which I watch FDR do it and stuff all the time, but still trying to get the right moves down. Yeah, you gotta slide down just a bit. And then you open it slight. And then you grab again like that, right? I was doing some of that, just get it squared up pretty good. But yeah, after that, like to the whole stack, then it ends up being pretty good. Zoyer driving to you. Good morning, all. Well, good morning to you as well. Yeah, if you do a bunch of that and like get good at like dropping them into a good stack, it squares them up pretty good. Just rent a GD lift and throw a chain around them. Psh, done that. Are you talking about like a boom lift? Nice job. Oh, thanks. Appreciate you, Cole. Oh, as long as I don't drop these out. Oh, I got one. Those little ones, they always fall out of the grapple. It's so hard to get the grapple to actually... I think there is actually one of the FDR grapples that does better with the smalls. I keep going the wrong way. It's going to fall out. Dang it. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm just going to make a mess out of that. Oh, reverse is reverse and forward is forward. Not. I think those are backwards too. I feel like I need to switch the which way the spin goes. I do like the open and close though. Oh, Hoonigan, you're out of here heading out. Great stream, bud. See you on the next one. Hope baby comes out soon. Pitter patter. Well, thanks a lot, Hoonigan. I appreciate you. Make sure you guys all go check out Hoonigan Farmer. Been putting in some work. So yeah, these smalls, I guess I'm just gonna, I'll be picking these up and putting them to the side or whatever. Wow, I didn't even reach out to grab that. Like, I didn't even open up the claw to grab that. It just popped right in there. That's pretty funny. Yeah, so maybe I think this one's the pulpwood. Oh, man, they slip right out. I hate that. He has a handful of different heads and stuff for his gear, but this one is not the one for the smalls. I will just go ahead and put those off to the way there. Yeah, I do like how it spins all the way around. It's a pretty good machine. A lot of FDR stuff is pretty awesome. You like that grapple, or it reminds you of of a back scratcher? That's pretty funny. So I'll just leave this right here like this. I don't care the thing's up in there. Dang it, come on. Because we're gonna hook some logs. Let's see, get a bit closer here. Can I take that one? Sure can. We just need to get one more. I might have to move this whole stack over, actually. So I might just have to do what we were just talking about there. I bet if I get right along the tractor, I could get in there pretty good. Not busting out windows or anything. I just want to grab one off of here. You know, if I just grab like a stack of them and put it over there, it'd be fine too. I probably will have to load them over there. Like this head can grab a bunch of these at the same time, which is pretty sweet. Yeah, I think if I just make a stack like that every once in a while over there, we'll be able to yard them right down. Probably enough to fill the truck up just right there. And then I want to work on getting that tree planting header, which I haven't used yet. I just want to get... There we go. And hook up. Is it on auto? Yes, it is. Let's go. Let's go, chat. You said, yeah, similar to mine? Not sure what part you were talking about there, Keith. I still had that my excavator running. All right, we'll disable that. Let's get this falling. feel like these trees are even further away here. All right, no big deal. Darn deadwood. We gotta deal with that. What's that, deer? Oh no. Oh dear. Oh dear. That's just a grapple running there. I think this is all close enough to be able just to grab from right here, right? Oh yeah, definitely. Get right overhead. 1, 2, 3, and a 4. Let's go, baby. Thought it was already coming. Snap, they fall. Oh, a back scratcher. I gotcha. Yeah, these things are swinging. Break the truck. Oh no. Alright, now that those aren't going as wild. Go back up just a little bit, I think. And down. Alright, just lay these suckers down. Right there ought to work. Boom. Just like that. That's probably enough to get loaded up on here. But what I'm thinking about doing, this is still on. I had it running the whole time, wasting that precious diesel. Oh, you're out of here, Nuke? All right, buddy. Have a good one. Take care. One of our members. I appreciate you being a member. Appreciate you chiming in. Make sure you guys all check out Nuclear Salmon. Definitely, but you've been doing a good job, bud, with the way your stuff's set up, the way you got your stuff scheduled out. I know you do like some different games and stuff like that, but you've been doing a good job. So keep up the good work. I like all your community posts and keeping everybody informed and stuff. And you got a little sponsorship over there with a little energy drink, I believe it is. But yeah, make sure you guys go check out Nuke. He's been doing a good job. All right, so that can stay there. But I think what I want to do is I want to get that FDR machine down here just for a bit. Or I guess we could get another one, right? Let's go ahead and check out another one of his little pieces. Just another leasing cost, you know. But yeah, we got all kinds of FDR stuff in here, all of his processors with the different headers. Pretty fun stuff on that. This little machine there is pretty good. The delimber is kind of cool. He has a bunch of different gear. We got all of his stuff in here. This is one of his newer ones he was just working on. A little shorter body. He said this is going to be a good one for doing the, which I still haven't done yet, when you're doing like the feller buncher. You got the header for that, all the buckets. There's the feller buncher head. You're doing the buncher. So use the different grapples. I believe I have this one is what I have, and not the pulpwood. The pulpwood's for bigger stuff. I think that's even a bigger header. And one of these works better for small. Maybe it's this one. But this is that new the thumb rake grapple that he was just working on, brand new. I still haven't used that one yet, but it should be pretty cool because it like stabilizes the load and stuff like that. All of his different trailers. This is like the best low boy pretty much in the game. It's very, very strong. You don't have collisions going through and stuff like that. So that's awesome there on that. His truck. But I think we're going to go ahead and get probably the old Tiger Cat. It's pretty cheap too. It's only $150, so $7,600 to lease. We'll go ahead and lease that. And then we have to get ourselves a header. And maybe we'll try a different. No, we'll try the same one. Let's back. And we just need to get... So I think we have this one now. Yeah, one leased. We'll keep using this one for now. And we'll lease that for $408. Yep, old Tiger Cat, old buddy. This is my favorite one of his little loading machines. And also, too, if you guys ever get into his machine, you're just like, the head, oh, see, it kind of works right now, but sometimes the header won't line up. Oh, I guess it is now, but pretty much the problem is, so see how it went away? I can't hook up to it right now. So if you ever get into one of his machines, you're just like, oh, it won't hook up, it won't work. What you have to do is spin. So right now it's actually spinning. You see it's now attached. Now it can't. You gotta make sure it's spun the right direction. Make sure this is all flattened out here. But if it's spun the right direction and you go to attach, it'll actually grab it. So sometimes if it doesn't register, it's because the whole thing has to spin around still to connect the right direction. Just a little tip there. Just a tip. See if this machine loads them up any better. It's just different buttons. I know like Podo was talking about, oh, I don't want to switch everything around. Everything's all backwards. It's not too bad. Like getting all the stuff switched around. And maybe he's talking about more FS minor, but I know if you have like, maybe that's what it is. Maybe he's talking about the FS minor stuff more than FDR stuff, because FDR's bindings are on separate bindings, and you can make it whatever you want to make it too. Yeah, maybe I can actually square the stack up a bit better here first. Turn some lights on. All the lights I get. Yes, this grab, like the grapple's so strong, it doesn't budge. You could just, that dangle head one, it just makes it really tough to be able to square stuff up proper. Whoa, I just gotta remember how big this thing is. Depth perception is one thing you gotta learn for sure. Once you get used to it, it's an awesome piece of machine. Come on, as long as these logs stay in there. Get this out of my view. Alright, see, all I want to do is kind of straighten these up a little bit. They don't have to be too crazy. I can straighten them up on the truck too, but when you make stacks, if I yarded stuff down and made stacks, I could square them up like kind of what we were doing earlier. But see, the head on this thing's so big, you can reach pretty far out with it too, which is nice. Let's see if I get started in the middle of those. And we'll get a nice grab. Try to get most of them. Some fell out, I guess. I wish you had the other view, though. It's the only view you get. Let's see. Let's look up higher. But you can see the truck really good, so that kind of works out fine. Let's get a lot further over here. Logs are kind of slipping just a little bit. So we'll go ahead and dump them right there. It's pretty good. I feel like we're up on a piece of log or something. Our machine's kind of wobbling back and forth a bit. Get all that kind of tightened up. That's what I'd like to do with the grapple, is be able to like move stuff around, but the jangle head grapple thing is kind of makes it pretty tricky to do that. I keep hitting the top POV instead of the other one there, the button. I gotta remember to move it with the joystick too. This movement here is with in and out on the joystick, just like a bucket. But I like it though. Once you get used to it, it's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet setup. See if I can at least grab these. I make sure it's nice and tight too. Even if you are loading, you can't do that same move that Keith was talking about where you reach out like this. Open up slight. See, every time I do that, one will fall out. So we gotta learn that move a little bit better. Get lower on the logs too, then bring them in. I do want to learn that move a lot better. And sure, I'm getting a little bit of glitchy lag. And that could totally be just my computer not being powerful enough. Funny, FDR says, "Oh, if my mods are glitchy for you, get a more powerful computer." I don't have that with the same. I don't have like the header movement kind of weird. See how it's like loosey goosey, it's on a rubber band. I don't have that with any of the new DLC stuff. I'm not sure why he can't make his stuff maybe a little bit more dialed in. I guess. Just saying, you know. The new DLC stuff is pretty nice for like the smoothness of it, you know. They did a good job. I really like their stuff a lot. I want to be able to grab all these if I can. And once I learn that move, I'll be golden, right? I think if I do it about 8-10 hours a day, 5 days a week, I think I'll be pretty good. Anybody you see that's like really good at doing this does it for a living, or has done it in the past for a living. I think we need a few more logs. Let's say another load or two from the yarder up there. We'll get those brought right down. Oh, I was like, I think we're getting pretty close to the machine. I didn't feel it touch, but I knew we were getting real close to it. That's funny. All right, let's run up here. Turn our help window back on. Make sure this thing's in follow mode. It's coming up now. Cheers, chat. Little Sasquatch claw. Oh, yeah. All right. Here it comes. Here it comes. I think we'll do like 2 more loads down there. What do you think, huh? Tree. That's a smaller one. I want these a little bit bigger ones here. Can I not? I can't move that one still, though, huh? I will at least take this small bit out. I was putting a lot of those over here. All right, well, we should be able to yard that out pretty good there. Those ones will stay. You have 4 right there, right? Okay, I do. It didn't look like it. All right, follow it on down. What flavor? Sparkling water. That's Sasquatch Claw. The flavor is black cherry. It's the only flavor to go. I forget what other flavors are. It's like raspberry and a couple other ones, but black cherry is the best one. Oh, that thing was gonna keep on going there, chat. Let's bring it back a bit. Bring it down. You get too far away, and you can't operate it anymore. Let's go back up a bit. We'll take it back and down. Almost too far. Almost too far. There's a truck. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Oh, nope. Up is down and down is up. We'll go ahead and lower that. And unhook. Come on, let's back up here. Let's get one more of those. I think we'll be good to go after that. I sure would like to plant some trees tonight, though, chat. That's the plan. See if I can't get these a little bit better here. I can't quite reach out and grab that one. Maybe we'll just have to take that one down with us. Let's push those over there just a bit. Got that back down so we're not wasting our precious fuel. All right. Hook up. Hook up. Hook up. We might need 3 loads because some of these are a little bit on the smaller side. We'll just go ahead and run those, though. Get those all lifted up together. Beautiful. All right, let's send it. No, the lemon lime one's not terrible. It's okay. Even the mango one is okay, but it's not like not like the black cherry. Disable that. If the key's got it flinging around really hard, the key is to carefully bring them in yourself when you get a little bit closer to the yard here. That way they don't like kill anybody on the way in, you know? Oh, I just made him swing way more. See if I can balance that out. Take some of the swing out of it. Whoa, that took some swing out. All right, that'll work. All right, let's do one more real quick, just because it's not that much here. Are you saying it's okay, but not that okay? It's exactly what I'm saying. It's alright. It's alright. Like, if I had to drink one, I gotta drink one. It's not the end of the world, but... Let's just throw a few more of these little bit nicer ones out here. I think once I get more used to using the FDR stuff again, I think I will be using more FDR stuff. Because, come on, look at that grab. You can't... Unless they come up with a better grapple. But, you know, the new physics, the new machines, all the new DLC stuff, I like it a lot. I really do. I'm really, you know, for you guys know me, like doing trees and stuff, so all the new stuff, it couldn't have been better. It was like the perfect timing for it, especially for like the big DLC expansion pack. Like, come on now. Everyone's like, oh, it's not farming. Well, this is tree farming. I can't wait until we start doing like Christmas tree. If you guys go look up Christmas tree farming, there's some really cool like wrappers that you can like put trees through, and different like front loader tractor attachments and stuff like that like goes around the tree and just wraps the whole tree up. Or, you know, there should be like where the big spades that go in and get the tree and lift the tree up for like tree removal or transplanting and stuff like that. We should have all those in here too. That should all be part of it coming soon. Hopefully, that'd be sweet, right? All right, we just need 4 more, and then we're done up here. Hook up, hook up, and get this one. Hook up. Can we get this good size one right here too? I want this one. There we go. Let's get that one, chat. Boom, just like that. Lift them all the way up, and let's go run down here. It's following me. I really want to get that dead wood out of there soon. What's up, Paul? How you doing, buddy? How is Paul doing? Appreciate you stopping in. Long time no see. I guess I see you every once in a while. But I haven't seen you slide this way in a long time, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Let's go ahead and disable this before it gets too close. You know me, Paul. Getting some trees going. Speaking of tree farm, remember when we were doing that first map that we did, the first server with who all was on there? Goggle Pop, you, myself. I mean, I forgot who else was on that server. That was when trees were really bad when we first started. Paul had a beautiful farm. Yeah, I think he put the most work in. I was trying to compete with him. You guys go back. There's a couple episodes I did on there. Like way early. What was that? I don't even remember what map that was on. It was like one of those first maps that we had on this game. I forget. It was ages ago. But Paul always does a real nice farm. Yeah, you remember? Games came a little ways since then. But yeah, I was trying to do forestry, and the physics of the trees were just garbage. But I had a whole tree farm. I planted the rows of trees. All my trees were growing. But this, everything wasn't. The trees weren't what it should have been yet. All right, so that should be enough. No, we're gonna disable that. Yarder's gonna sit up there, and we're gonna jump in here. See if we can't get these last bit of trees loaded up here. See, maybe if I just like cut this pile in half. I do want to try to square them up. I want to practice that move, Keith. Just practice that move. Just grab all those. I guess that's what we're gonna grab. But even right here, you can do it right here. You can reach out. Just gotta reach out and put them on the ground like this. Reach out. The further out you can reach, the better, because it makes them kind of straighter. Just open up slight. I seem to drop some almost every time. Whoa. I didn't get that one squared up. Let's try that one more time. There. You got to make sure you like have the bucket go back, or the grab go back down quick too, because I'll try to slide out of there. Oh, that one just went right out. See, I guess I'm already fully extended. I can't see what I'm doing there in that view. Oh, see, I am way. I needed to scoot way far over. Those trees are right where I should have been. But from here, I should be able to do it just fine. Go back to this view. Oh, Paul with the $3 super sticker. A $3 euro, right? Is that the euro sign? I appreciate that. Oh, thanks, Keith, for posting his link there. Check out Paul's channel for sure. He does some fun stuff, and awesome person as well. It's cool to see you on here. It's been a while, bud. Yeah, right when the whole server thing kind of first started, Goggle Pop had a server open, and we were all there doing some fun stuff. But there was like a lot of different stuff going on with like because it was a cross-platform server as well. But there was a bunch of little stuff going on that kept giving us problems, and then like man, Goggle Pop also had a beautiful farm. I remember his farm too. But he oh, pounds. Thanks. 3 pounds. Is that what it'd be? Thanks, Feldon. Hey, Cornell, how you doing, buddy? But either way, I appreciate that. But yeah, it was like some kind of collision where like there's some kind of mod thing going on where Goggle Pop would get on his farm, and he couldn't even go into his farm. Like it wouldn't even let him be over there without kicking him out of the game. Or I forget, he couldn't see some of his gear. I forget what it was. All right, so you gotta see if I can do it. Reach out. I would slide down just a bit. Oh, not that far. Yep, as long as you bring them in quick enough, it works out pretty good. And I don't know if I can actually get more on this. Yeah, I might just have to... Oh, I don't want to do that. I might just have to drive onto these logs. Oh, dang, almost knocking over the high lift over there. Jeez, OT. Let me get these in closer so I can see what I'm doing, huh? Because this is it's a big lift, you know. Plus, if you get it out of the way, your boom can get lifted up out of your view. I could probably reach this right here. Maybe. Where are we at? I think we're about where we should be there. Scooting those other logs out of the way. That's why I like this thing. It has really good Has a good grab on it, you know? And we'll just go ahead and drop those like that. Oh, maybe that wasn't quite there. Almost there. Like this log was going to try to fall off of there. I can just get those to settle down just a bit, and I think we'll be good. Whoa, as long as I don't wreck it. Oh, that we just lost one. As long as I don't wreck the stack, then we'll be fine. And I did that. Just put this one on real quick. Yeah, hopefully you're doing well there, Cornell. There's Cornell's link. Appreciate that, Keith. Yeah, hopefully you guys are all doing all right tonight. We appreciate you guys being on. I'm going to try to do some more. It's been like, you know, under the weather a bit and getting ready for Baby OT to come and all that fun stuff. And it's been kind of missing in action. Even like I was gonna play last night. I was at least gonna get on and do some work. I didn't even play the game. I jumped on Skyrim last night and played that for way too long. There's nothing wrong with that, right? It's good switching it up every once in a while. I don't play different games on the channel anymore. I used to play Call of Duty sometimes or some racing games sometimes, stuff like that. This is just a farm sim channel. I try to keep it pretty simple for that, but I do like to play a few other games. Maybe someday we'll get into playing some other games, but this has always just been a farm sim stuff, so just keep it simple like that. I think this machine for now I'm just going to get out of the way. The one that we want is that one right there, the one I'm pointing at right there. It's the machine that we actually want because we are going to hook up one of those planter headers. Just spreading the love. 8:10 a.m. for you. Oh, I got you. Well, it is 12:11 for me. Let's not hit the high lift again, huh? Close that. I will spin this around at least so it's facing this way. Did I really not load that log on? I should have. Oh, these two. I forgot these two were sitting here. I never did load these on. Can't let those two go. We need all the wood we could get, chat. Oh, I did terrible. That was awful. That was the worst I've done so far. And that's saying a lot. At least in this stream, right? Last stream I did worse. That's so funny. I didn't tip the truck over yet. I'm just gonna dump this on there again. Really, it's all about, like I said, your depth perception, trying to know where you're actually dropping the stuff. And it is pretty full. That's why they're just falling off. Open. See if I get closer. I have to like actually knock him down just a bit there. Oh, that's a good spot for that one. Right in the middle there. Are you serious? Are you really serious right now? This log does not want to go. You're going. You're going, buddy. Won't you go into your home? Won't you go into your home? Right there, right? And I swear that was a little opening. I saw that log drop down there. Eh? Oh, as long as I don't tip the truck over. Almost spoke too soon. Let's drop that. Actually, it's probably better if it's like that, right? It'll give us some room. All right, so there's that one. We're going to go ahead and just leave that machine just like that, which I love the Tiger Cat. It's such a good machine. And then we are going to jump into this beast here because we need, first off, to start it up, but we need to go detach this header. And we are going to get ourselves a new one that has a tree planter on it. At least this machine has a bit of lights for us. It's kind of gloomy today, chat. Kind of gloomy. Alright, and the one that we want, just to find it quickly, we'll just go into the Platinum expansion, and we will... I scrolled right past it, didn't I? Oh, maybe not. On the back end here, there it is. Yellow tree planter. It's beautiful. It's so cool. I've never used it. We're going to give it a shot right now. And we're just going to go ahead and buy... Excuse me. Wet and windy weather here as well. Well, it's been snowing. Actually, I'm going to check real quick. Hold on, chat. I'm going to check to see if it's snowing real quick. No, I don't think we're snowing right now. It's supposed to already snow. But they also said it was going to be like 8 o'clock when it was going to start snowing, and it actually started snowing like way earlier. I didn't just buy that, did I? Alright, good. Just wanted to make sure before buying one. No extra additional stuff to buy. It is 67,500, which this load won't even cover that, you know? Speaking of the load, too, before anything goes really cattywampus, we're going to go ahead and strap our load down just like that there, chat. Because you know me, I can mess something up in a hurry. Oh, Tiger Cat's lights are on. Did I not turn the lights off? Nope, still didn't turn off the lights. Alright, alright. So, yeah, this machine back here, right? Where are we at? There we go. Alright, let's go get our new thing, and I'll probably just get some, clear as a window here, but cold. Heck yeah, too cold for snow. We're going to probably get some trees brought over to us as well. Drop off some saplings, some OT saplings, chat. Have you guys seen anybody use this thing yet? Has anybody used this in chat, or does anybody see anybody use this little tree planter deal? Because we're not just clearing the land. It would be nice, like some people are doing like farming and stuff on here, like Frosty's been doing farming, him and his all of his multiplayer buddies. I really want to get over there and join them one of these days. Whoa, don't do that. Oh, this thing's gonna flip around crazy. Oh, not too bad. Tree planter has no ground contact. I gotcha. Yeah, just gotta adjust it just like the grinder. See how it works. Alright, well I guess let's get some trees delivered. It's okay, not that great. Alright, we'll see how not that great it is, huh? Oh, not that. We're gonna want to go into pallets, objects, pallets. I still haven't used the container yet either. There's the tree saplings. But I do have all these other ones as well. Do I have to use a certain type before I go and do that? I just wanted to see if there was actual DLC. Oh, tree saplings, right? This one. Spruce, ponderosa, giant sequoias. That's cool. What were you guys saying was the more profitable one? Was that lodgepole pine? Is that what you were talking about? And then the ponderosa pine, right? Spruce is always a good one in the other game. Plant faster by hand. Gotcha. A lot of reforestation is done by hand. That's how we used to do it back when I was doing wildland firefighting. A lot of the 90% of the job we were doing was reforestation, spraying weeds and planting trees. And we just have a whole bag, a whole sack of saplings to go up there, a little shovel action, tree plant, pack it down a little bit, on the next one. Everywhere we saw was a pretty good spot for a tree, we'd pop a tree in there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was, I want to do like these lodgepole, right? We'll probably just start with some of that. I could always do different. Oh yeah, the lodgepole. All right, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing some of that. We'll do at least a couple of those to start out. Oh, it is 240 pieces and so many. I didn't see how many there actually was. Could we pick them up? Nope. And look, it's filling them up right now. Sorry, I actually just unmuted the mic to cough. I meant to mute the mic to cough. I'm sorry about that, guys. But yeah, you said 99% by hand still. Do some hilling for them too still. How the excavators do. Let's see. We're just going to want to get out here like that, right? Did it put a tree in the ground? Oh, it sure did. Look at that little tree there, chat. See, I'm not sure how often I'm gonna want trees in here, but we're just gonna start getting some trees put down, chat. Oh, just like that. It's kind of cool. So, kind of what I was thinking. I know OT going to thinking again. So, kind of what I want to do is I want to make rows, but sorta. They don't have to be perfect. Like those are kind of off there a little bit, but if we could like, let's see. If we do like one here, I just want to make like sort of rows. I'm not sure how close these should be together. Oh, I'm pushing the wrong buttons. Usually I'm like the joystick back and forth will move that motion. But now it's the top POV on the left one, up and down. Alright, I didn't even do nothing there. Alright, so I'm gonna go like tree. And if we can just like roll back. See, I can stay on the ground with this thing maybe. Yeah, they take 3 years to grow or something. Yeah, we're gonna do all this bottom area, go up, clear the hill, get some up there, move on to the next spot, get some planted over there. Eventually, we'll have a nice rotation. This field will grow. We'll be able to harvest all of our own lumber, and we'll just like make a nice slow rotation of. What did I do in there? We'll have a nice slow rotation of our trees. You know, like I've always wanted to do. I've always talked about that in Forestry Empire. Yeah, if we could just kind of drop them out like that. See, there's a nice little row of trees. I'll try and keep these a pretty good... Oh, I'm just on the ground still. I'll try and keep these a pretty good distance away from each other, but not, like, too far. I want a bunch of trees in here. Oh, I just put one I didn't want one that close, dang it. Whoops. Just to get us started, something like that. In that view, I can't tell how close I am getting to the other side. We gotta do it like this, maybe. Felt like I was getting way closer, but it's not that bad. And these trees should probably actually have more space. But I'm not sure what they actually do. See if we can actually see what this machine is doing. We're getting a pretty good amount of trees put down already. As long as we put them all down, like, at least down here within the same day, or at least half the same day and half the next day, then they'll be doing pretty good. Let's go ahead and get one more of these rows done here. Excuse me, chat. Oh, you can move it that way too? Nice, okay. I was wondering about that for like hillsides and stuff. So if it's at a hill, you gotta change that angle. That's nice that you can change that. It seemed a little crooked to me too. Maybe it was just didn't have that adjusted properly. It's sweet. I like it. I knew I was kind of getting off there a little bit. Off my line. It said it doesn't be perfect. These trees are actually probably better, right? Better spacing for these ones. I don't know, maybe just a regular old-fashioned tree planter, huh, Keith? It's good for hillsides, though. Stuff like that, right? But yeah, we're just going to keep on doing some more of that. So I'll just do that for now. We'll come back to that in a bit. Pretty fun machine, though, huh? Look at that. Thing's awesome. Perfect. We got trees in the ground, chat. Look at these little baby trees. Little baby OTs. I think we'll go ahead. We're going to drive this load in right here. You guys want to make any final guesses on OT's load before the end of the stream? If I could even make it down to the mill. I'm guessing at least 42 grand, right? Is that what it was last time? 42? I'm guessing at least 42,000. Maybe a shy tad over that. The load was about this much logs, though. That's a neat piece of machinery for sure, huh? Yeah, the old hand planting mod. Maybe we'll have to keep an eye out for that when they're felled, and maybe they'll bring that one back just because we're doing all the forestry stuff. Because hand planting, I think, would be cool. But the regular tree planter, you know, from just the regular in-game stuff, that one's cool because you can set your spacing. And then it automatically spaces it out for you. I think when we start having, like, fields to be able to plant in and stuff like that, especially the one we're doing now, I think that would be, like, the most ideal setup for that. No coaster. We have to get the coaster going again, chat. I think definitely needs some work. We do have, like, planks and boards and stuff getting made. Oh, that does remind me. I do want to go up to the old ironworks that I want to clear some ore out of the way. I haven't done all that. Don't we have to do some kind of metal facility to... I forget what that's called. The ironworks or whatever. 41,999 Canadian, US, or Aussie dollar. Oh, I turned in right here, huh? Almost missed the turn. He says 42.4. All right, you guys are all on it. I'm gonna say 44. Closest without going over. Paul, what's your guess, huh, Paul? It's all about guessing OT's load. Legacy, you left, huh? You got too moist. You had to leave. It's soaking wet. All this talk of OT's load. Hoonigan's missing the driving. All right, chat. What do you think, huh? The Iron Foundry. Yes, thank you. You have to place one of those, right? You have to buy one, place one to take your ore to make metal, right? Isn't that how all that works? I would like to make some furniture, too. All that other stuff. We need to make some wool. Might need to make some sheep. Get some wool going eventually to make the rest of the stuff. 42 kilograms of wood. Yeah, 42K, 42 kilograms. All right, Paul, 43,530. All right, that's a good one. All right, I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna say 44 and a half. 44.5. $50,898. I think I won that one. I am the closest without going over. I said 45, right? 44 and a half, 45 and a half. Either way, I was the closest without going over. We had 50 grand on that one. That's awesome. You have to place one. There isn't one on the map you can buy. Okay. I was pretty sure. And in that case, real quick, too, we're going to go head up there because I don't own the vehicle, so I can't scroll into them here, but we're going to jump in here. Oh, not reset. Don't reset. I want to visit. I didn't reset that, right? Okay, good. I was up here working on getting some of this stuff moved, but it's pretty full up here. We're going to just jump in here for a bit. Maybe some lights on this thing. Oh, yeah, okay. I'll say barely. We're going to jump in here. I'm going to go a full bucket. And I believe just off, I bought the land up here, too, around this place. So just off the way over there, I was going to put it into a pile. I just want, because it doesn't, does it keep filling up? You jump into this view. Oh. Yeah, this view is probably fine for this thing. Does it just keep on filling up over here, or does it, like... You want it to keep producing, right? It only does so much. This little loader's, tough to see out of. But I just wanted to get like a couple truckloads out of here so we can make some more. I forget how all this stuff works. He said if you reset those, you can tab into them. Though you have to. If I just have the sales, the deliveries mod right up here, it would just reset right here, right? He said, but you have to drive them all the way back up, which is a pleasant Sunday drive. I'm sure it is, but I don't want to do all that. Tabbing through them's fine, but if I just visit up here, they'll be sitting here. I already have enough equipment to tab through as well, but thanks for the tip on that. I didn't know that. We definitely need to get a bigger machine over here for this, though, huh? Yeah, I've just been driving it right over here and dumping it right over here. Because we can't just, I want to just dump it right here, but we don't own this little bit of land. It's the never-ending ore. I know, I really wish you actually had to dig it out of the mine. Okay. I wanted to actually have to, like, go mine for it and actually get the ore out. And actually have to work for it a bit. Like, it's cool they're adding something new to the game. I was, like, kind of bummed out about that. Like, oh, it just comes out for us, huh? Cool. Like, that's realistic. Just pours out of the mountainside for us. Like, I actually wanted to do the actual going into the mountain and getting the ore. Like Skyrim, you know? Yeah, if I could do, like, one more truckload, though, out of here. Just so we have at least that much more room over here. I'm not sure how big the pile actually gets, but I think it's pretty full. And I'm not sure how much we actually need to make metal either. How much of this takes to make metal stuff. So we start doing some of that, some of the stuff to get the roller coaster going, which will be for a little while. We're just doing our forestry stuff right now. We'll enjoy the map and stuff later on once trees are planted and areas cleared out and stuff like that. It'd be nice to get all that going and get that, what do you call it? The iron foundry. Get that all set up on a chunk of land somewhere that'll be clear. Just I'll be on this map for a while. I'm not in a hurry on getting everything going right away. You know, everybody plays their own way. That's just the way we're going to be doing it. There's at least that one, and this is full again. But I think that is going to be the end of this one, everybody. We did quite a bit of stuff tonight. I'm pretty happy with the way everything turned out. And we're going to do a lot more yarding. We'll probably, like I said, get up on top up there, get some yarding stuff going. We'll get all this stuff all cleared out. Maybe back on tomorrow. We'll see how everything goes. But we're just going to keep on getting all this open. We're getting trees planted, which is awesome. We got some little saplings in the ground. Not sure on spacing yet. Maybe want to change that around. We'll see how it goes. 3 years from now, Keith says. 3 years. Yeah, we got some pretty fun pieces of equipment, and then some. Much more than we should have down here. We'll probably even get some more. But it's cool to try out all the new gear, all the fun stuff. This one we don't use that much, but just want to try it out and use it. And then we got all the fun FDR stuff. This is one of the best machines in the game. Thank you, FDR, for your creations. And yeah, fun stuff to come. I'll have to check that out there, Feldon, because I do own this area around it right here. You talk about a nice flat spot just down the way for the foundry. I'll have to take a look at that. You said just north. To the north, that's just the right size. Awesome. So probably like right here. But yeah, we own that plot. I had to buy that, but I couldn't buy. It wouldn't let me buy the plot inside that. And we own stuff up here because I just bought the mill, you know, and just we have that area up there, which we have a bit more land to work with if we want to like place some stuff up here by that. And then we own our area down here. So we're here. We got a little flat up here. I might try to extend this back into maybe this plot or both. We might just work the whole hill up here. Yep, that's going to be it. You guys are all awesome. I really appreciate you guys all being on. If you guys are enjoying this series, make sure you guys drop that like if you haven't already. And just a quick heads up, you guys have been talking about ways to make more like donations and stuff like that. It's definitely not necessary, but I did start a GoFundMe for this channel. It's just there, just if somebody wants to make a larger donation or small, whatever, doesn't matter. If you want to make more of a direct donation, there's a GoFundMe. The link is down in the description of this chat, of this stream. Just down below in the description. Like I said, it's not necessary, but it's there because I know some people have been asking. But yeah, it's just, you know, the channel's growing. We got to be able to do stuff like that. I see a lot of other people doing it. A lot of PayPal stuff or GoFundMe stuff on there. So it's just an option. I was going to do the buy me a coffee, but the GoFundMe stuff is just a lot easier setting up and doing all that and more straightforward. But yeah, like I said, it's not necessary. It's just there if anybody wants to help contribute to the growth of this channel. And the more stuff we get, the more stuff we get to have fun with, and all that. The better, better stuff will be, better quality. Everything will be going back into the channel. You know, I haven't made a dime off of any of this, so everything that has been put together here has all been out of my own pocket. So, you know, any kind of growth of the channel that direction is awesome. Like I said, not necessary, but it's there as an option. So. Just want to get that out there. It's not what my intention is, you know. But yeah, you guys are all awesome. I appreciate it. Paul, good seeing you. Feldon, Coble, Keith, appreciate you guys. Ninja, I think you left already. Maybe been pretty quiet. Cornell, good seeing you. Nuke, I appreciate that. One of our members. Stearman was in here also. One of our members. Hoonigan, Eric. At Legacy, Moist to see Ag, even CBW is here for a bit. I appreciate you, CBW. Biggie Bud's in the house. Yeah, V8 was here for a bit. And I hope I didn't miss anybody. Just scrolling back through chat there. But yeah, you guys are all awesome. I will catch you guys all on the next one. Take care, everybody. Have a great night, day, whatever, wherever you're at in the world.